The 49ers just got throttled in the divisional round by the Seattle Seahawks 41-6, and now the Niners season is over. Why did San Francisco lose this game? We'll get into that, but first, a big offseason coming up for the Niners, and if you want Niners coverage every single day, year-round, I always have you covered. Don't forget to give me a follow and subscribe. So the Niners going into this game had a 5-day rest period. The Seahawks had 2 weeks from the time that these two teams last played in Week 18, and the Niners are not as deep or as talented as the Seahawks. And in the last 2 games against the Seahawks, this coaching staff for Seattle has had a huge edge. Mike Macdonald has dominated Kyle Shanahan. So the Niners, in order to pull off the upset as touchdown underdogs, needed to play flawlessly. Well, they didn't do that. And this was a collective failure all across the board for San Francisco. And they dug themselves an impossible hole to climb out of early in this game. On the first play of the game, they give up a 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Rashid Shaheed just went right through that special teams unit. On the Niners' first offensive drive of the game, Kyle Shanahan goes forward on 4th and 1. I love that decision, but then he ran right on the short side of the field against a fast defense. Niners turned it over on downs. Seahawks then went up 10-0, and then on the Niners' second possession, Jake Tonches fumbles. So at the end of the first quarter, in the blink of an eye, San Francisco is down 17-0. That, of course, set the tone for the rest of the game. Then this defense constantly had to go up against the Seahawks offense in short fields because this Niners offense did the defense no favors. So offense, defense, special teams, it ended up being a disaster. It was an avalanche that got worse and worse as the game progressed. And Kyle Shanahan has gotten thoroughly outcoached by Mike Macdonald in their last 2 matchups. 8 quarters, the Niners offense has not scored a single touchdown in the last 2 games against the Seahawks. Another issue, the Niners have to look at this offensive line now with their organizational philosophy and say, we have to make a change. This offensive line is not good enough going up against elite defenses like Seattle's. And as long as the Niners don't address the offensive line, they will not win a Super Bowl. Brock Purdy was running for his life tonight. He traveled 413 yards on 33 dropbacks. The Seahawks barely blitzed. They had a 10.5% blitz rate, yet their pressure rate was 47.4%. Brock Purdy had no chance all throughout the game. So yes, he fumbled, he threw a pick, he didn't play a great game, but he also got no help. So that is why the Niners lost this game. That is why the Niners season is over, and now a big offseason awaits for San Francisco.